Unit 5, Lesson 3, Level 6, Lists Practice. Let's take a look at what's going on here. So the characters in the string each have an index, right? We know this because we talked about this earlier in class. String.length, just like your list.length returns the length of the list. So it's the same thing. If you want to think about strings, there are basically an array or a list of characters. That's it. Simple enough. So string.length returns the length of a string, just like list.length returns the number of elements that are in the list. So in this case, we have a function called substring that we can manipulate strings with. What substring does is it takes a chunk out of the string and stores it in another variable, or at least that's what we can do. So the longest animal name is plus longest animal. Print the name, length, and first letter of the longest country. Print the name, length, and first letter of the longest city. Okay, so that's what they want us to do. Anything else? Nope, doesn't look like it. The name of the longest country. So we should just do console.log and type longest country. Right, so that'll output to the console. Then we can say, let's see here, what else is it? Name length. So we can just do the same thing here. I'll just copy that. So Control C, Control V, dot length. Darn it. So that'll tell us how many letters are in that. Then, and the first letter. So we can say console.log, and then longest country. And we can just like elements in an array, basically a character, just do that. That's the first letter. All right, we'll do the same thing for the longest city. We'll just grab all these guys, Control C, and just change longest country to longest city. Oops, too many Y's in there. Okay, so that should do it. Let's run it. So the longest animal, the United Kingdom. Oh, I see. They want us to concatenate like that. That's fine. All right, so we can I'll just do that. Didn't really think about that. So here, I'll just drop this in here. The longest, and not animal name, is going to be longest country name. Country name is, and then the other one is, let's see here, the longest animal name is, it has X number of characters. Okay, so it has concatenate plus longest country length plus space characters. And notice that I put a space here in front of the word characters, and that's just because otherwise the number would run into the word characters. It would be right next to it. So if we want to space it out properly, you'll need to have that space there. All right. And then last but not least, substring. It wanted us to use substring. Let's do that. Instead of longest country 0, we'll use the substring to do the printing, just like it wants us to. And then we'll just say its first letter is space, and then longest country. What's the longest Dot, dot substring. Come on, substring. Substring. And substring requires two arguments. First, it wants to find out where you want to start and then where you want to end. For something that's at the very beginning, that's pretty simple. So it's just 0, comma 1 because we only want the first one. So here it's saying start at index 0 and end at index 1. And that's what substring is doing. All right. And let's make sure that that all works. Control C. I'm going to go ahead and hit Control C before I do that. And just change all of my variables from longest country to longest city. Not too many. CIT. Here we go. IT. 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 Right. So now we can reset and run and see what happens. Yep. So the longest city name is this. It has 187 characters. Its first letter is K. Great. The longest country name is this. It has 56 characters and its first letter is T. Awesome. That's it. We're done. Finish.